Hi Aquarius, welcome to your reading, and this is for Aquarius Ascendant, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placement in their chart. Jupiter may resonate with the reading. Cross watchers are always welcome. Cross watchers, if I described someone and you know that it is not you, it is not you. Just because you are connecting with Aquarius, you're gonna assume that whom I'm describing here is you. Please don't, this is not a personal reading. For those of you who's new to the channel, welcome. You might want to consider subscribing, for I am always hosting a party online wherein I am doing a live streaming. And in the live stream, you can ask me questions. If you missed the live streaming, you can still ask me questions. There is a link in the description box. Click that link. You'll be routed to my page. Type in your questions and then click submit. So Aquarius, you may resonate with the entire reading. You may resonate with some bits and pieces of the reading. Take it as you will. Take what only resonates. Aquarius, keep in mind that this is not your personal reading. If you are into twin flame readings, almost personal readings, pick a card and channeled messages. Then subscribe to the other channel, Timeless Tarot 111. And I would really appreciate if you can click the subscribe button and smash that like button. That would really mean a lot to me. So Aquarius, let's begin. You know that they're coming. You know that the situation of being in a stable connection is approaching, and I think that you are already experiencing it, right? You're already seeing the changes, especially when it's still in your manifestation. You're already feeling that it is already yours, experiencing it. You're also seeing the changes from your person, that they are becoming more cooperative, spending more time with you. Now, if you are in a separation, they are giving you mixed signals now that they want to return, right? For an exchange of cuts. Probably you're also thinking that time will come that you're going to discuss about your marriage or being a family. Bright future awaits in this connection. Let's say that you have or you had experienced this stagnation. The connection is moving slowly but surely. You might be connecting with someone that do not have or not very vocal in the connection, which means that they may not be, you may not going to hear I love you as much as you do, or probably they're not saying it at all, but more of them expressing it through actions, right? For them, talk is cheap. So more of, I'm just going to show you. I am not going to be mushy about it. But I also adore and like you. In fact, I have this plan of returning, putting the connection in another level, like what I mentioned: cohabitation, proposal, marriage, a new abundant beginning. From the separation, from the pause, they already made a decision, already soul searched, if I may say, and they're going to fight for this connection no matter what. It's just that they need this strength, this encouragement or courage to execute this and make this come to fruition. And I can see here that someone here feels like, do not force me. I'll give it to you in my, in my time. You may have a different time span or duration on this. Probably you set a time much earlier than them. So that's the separation. So this can be you, this can be the cross watchers. Cross watchers, if you feel like this is your reading, so be it. Aquarius, if you feel like you are in the cross watcher side, that is okay. I'm not hearing which side you're at. I am hearing the energy. I am seeing the energy. Let's say that they're just, or someone here is just tied up to their present circumstance. Having a hard time to let go of the prior commitments, for a few numbers of for a small percentage of you, probably they are still connected with someone, just for a small percentage. For some, they just need to finish what they're doing so that they can focus on you. But it is a promise of giving you a victorious beginning. They're just also waiting for this opportunity, an opportunity for them to make a move or put this connection into another level. So you may not believe them because, it felt like they are in and out of the connection probably, or that was then. That's probably what you had experienced with them. But I can sense here it's more of testing if they can move forward because there's still some obligations from the other side that they need to consider. Probably you're not seeing this, but they are working hard to complete your love story. It is hard for them to, commit to you while there is still some task, waiting for them, but they're trying. That's the good thing about this. They're trying. But it felt like to the other person, that, and probably it is because it was hidden, the other person is not seeing that, right? They don't want to show this to you, but just so you know that they are trying. There's also a higher chance, probably it is also controls from the other person, the other side, let's say the third party. Third party can be work, career, what have you. Let's say that is their first love when it comes, prior meeting you. First love is because they put their attention to that. They were, let's say, passionate about that. They started, that project, or let's say, you're not yet in the picture, but they're doing that already. It is hard for them to let that go, because again, that's where probably they find comfort zone, but they're trying slowly to prioritize the connection. You're hurting because it is not happening on the time frame that you set on this connection, but it is, the universe is telling us that it is actually on the right way, on the right connection now. If your person here is standoffish prior this connection, you can see that they are getting a little softer. It is because they no longer have to choose. They are already enlightened. Like what I mentioned, they are just waiting for the right time so that they can execute this. Waiting for the right opportunity. I think that if they felt like they are fully geared up, that they are stable enough to stand for this connection, they will. Let's say if they need to work, to earn, for you to start a family, for you to have this marriage, probably they are not financially stable as of the moment, but they are trying. So once they have this enough funds, this is one of the sample you may interpret it in a different way. They're gonna let go of that first love, first priority, so that they can. This person believes in holy matrimony, just so you know. So for them, the blessings are very important. See, leaving, they're going to leave even the passion behind just for you. This is such a great read though. But then again, you're not appreciating it because it was hidden from you. Probably they don't want to, to give you a lot of worries. But then again, whether they're telling this to you or not, you're still worried, right? So Aquarius, if you have some questions in this reading, there is a link in the description box. If you want to book a personal reading with me, there's also a link in the description box. Click that link, you'll be routed to my page, type in your questions, and then click submit. So 500 likes for this reading, and your next reading will be a full reading. Thank you so much for watching. Love and light to you. Namaste. See you on the next reading. Goodbye, Aquarius.